I'm Tim Daniels. I'm the CEO of Erin Ventures Inc. We have a world-class, high-grade boron deposit located in Serbia that I'd love to tell you and your viewers all about. Boron is one of these really interesting industrial minerals that touches every one of our lives every day. The ceramic tiles under your feet right now contain a substantial amount of boron. The fiberglass insulation in your walls that's keeping your house warm, same thing. The solar panels on your roof. The smart screen that you're looking into right now, including this thing right here, contain a substantial amount of boron, and that's what keeps the screen from breaking every time you drop it. Boron is absolutely essential to modern life, and it runs the gambit from the everyday mundane, such as fiberglass and fertilizers and glass production, all the way through to high-tech uses like the latest generation of battery technology, hydrogen fuel cells, nuclear power generation, and green energy all depend on boron substantially. So boron is located in only a handful of locations globally. There are actually about 6 deposits in the world that are economic. And this is why most of us never hear about boron, is because it's a very small protected market on the supply side. The good news is that on the demand side, there's literally hundreds of companies globally that use boron in hundreds and hundreds of different products. So it's one of these perfect oligopoly situations in that you have a small handful of producers on one side and a very large, broad, deep user base on the other side. So there's this tremendous imbalance between the suppliers and the demand for it. We have a boron project located in southern Serbia. We have about 7.8 million tons, averaging 31% boron oxide, which is pure boron, and that's in indicated category, and another 3.4 million inferred tons, averaging about 28.6. This makes us certainly a world-class deposit and highest grade deposit amongst the producers that are out there in the world today. Serbia is a great jurisdiction to work in. First of all, the government has made it part of their mandate going forward that they want to see mining make up as much as 10% of the GDP over the next 10 years. Currently, mining makes up approximately 2.5% of the GDP. So they're very much pro-mining. That's number one. Number two, they do enjoy the lowest tax rate in Europe and one of the lowest corporate tax rates in the world. And combined with that, as an incentive to new producers such as us, they offer as much as a 10-year tax holiday for new producers who are hiring a significant workforce, and we will qualify for that. So they're very much a pro-mining government. And the area that we're working in specifically is also very much pro-mining, in that there's been continuous mining operations in the basin where we're located for the last 150 years. And so everyone who lives in that region has a brother or a cousin or an uncle who works for one of the existing mining companies, and they understand that mining is a very important part of their future going forward. The other thing is that because it's a well-known mining district, all the infrastructure that you would hope for as a mining company exists today. We have a major rail line that runs about 200 meters from our project. We have all-weather roads right onto our project. We have power lines crisscrossing the property, and so on. So everything that we need as a new mining company in terms of infrastructure exists today. And so all of our development money going forward is going directly into the development of the project itself, and none of it needs to be allocated towards infrastructure. We have 2 significant milestones which we've recently announced. One is that we've brought in a joint venture partner, a company by the name of Temas Resources. Temas can earn up to 50% of the project by spending the next 10.5 million euros, or approximately $16 million, towards the development of Piskanja. So that's one significant development. The second is that we announced that we've turned the corner from pure exploration, and we're now going through the licensing process with the Serbian government for our exploitation license. And we expect by first quarter of 2022 to submit the documentation for the first step in the licensing process.